Find a reason to be grateful in life. That's how you'll be happy. Indeed, how are you seeing things? The way you see things will determine whether you'll be happy, and how you interpret things. You see, you will see things, you'll hear things, but how you interpret those things will make you sad, stressed, happy, or excited. So you need to check your interpretation. How do you interpret things? Because you can interpret things negatively, and many people are fighting with people who is a problem. You may point fingers and think that the person is a problem when you are the problem. So in other words, you need to be able to evaluate your life. Who is right and who is wrong? Try to be objective. And sometimes your thinking, your interpretation will affect your thinking. There are those people who think that people are against them. There are people who are fighting them. They think life happened against them. So they feel like they are unhappy. So the interpretation, one thing that you need to correct in your life is how you interpret the situation. You can think that the other person, you can point fingers, but before you point fingers, try to look, am I really right? Why is this person acting this way? You may point fingers thinking that the other person is a problem when you are the problem, because you are fighting yourself. Because of some of the things that will make people be bitter in life is the wound they have. Because of the burden that you have been carrying, the bitterness that you have, the burden you are carrying, the bitterness you are carrying will make you interpret things in a negative way. In other words, you need to free yourself to function well. You need to free yourself to experience joy. You need to free yourself to be able to progress. If you are not free, you'll not function well. In other words, if you are unhappy in life, you feel like there is something, you don't enjoy your life. You need to check what is wrong with me. The problem is not with them, the problem is with you. Because how you interpret, how you take it, that's how you will live it. Your life will depend on how you interpret the situation, the thing that you come across. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. This is Syaviha Mulengya. I'm the author of this book, You Have a Bright Future, Do Not Give Up, a great book that will teach you on how you can be able to face any situation. So, Men Are Crying, a book on marriage, how to build a happy and a healthy marriage. I want you to build the best marriage. So get this book on Amazon. Also, you can get it. You can get in touch with me. Also, Secret of Successful Teen and Youth, a book that will teach teenagers to understand who they are and how they can live their lives. How about this book, Secret for the Singles, a book that will help you to start and succeed in a relationship. Today we want to talk about how you interpret things and the way you operate in life. Are you operating with fear or are you operating with faith? If you operate with fear, you are scared. And remember, it's your imagination that will scare you. So your imagination will depend on your interpretation, how you understand the situation. And how you understand the situation will depend on the level of knowledge you have. I need to repeat that. How you interpret the situation will depend on your imagination. Your imagination will depend also on the level of knowledge you have. Because you can scare yourself instead of strengthen yourself. How do you strengthen yourself? The one way of strengthening yourself is believing that things that happen are normal. It's believing that people are not against you. It's believing that indeed you need to take things positively. Don't look down on yourself. So you need to solve the problem you have. I said that when you carry burden, you'll not be able to. Life become boring. When you carry bitterness, life become bitter. You'll not be able to enjoy it. So you need to be able to look at the wound that you have. The wound that you have. The worry. What are you worried about? Because these things, there are people who are sick because of worry, anxiety, fear. And when we say disappointment, discouragement, these things depend on one thing that we call interpretation. How you interpret a situation. You can go through the same situation with two different people, but the way you interpret it, you say, I'm disappointed with life. But now, the same person, the other person can go say, no, life has to continue. Yes, I've learned my lesson. I have now experience. I can be able to do ABCD. So, check your interpretation. Sometimes you fight people when the battle is within yourself. You are fighting yourself. You don't have peace. That's why you fight people. You don't have peace. That's why you hate people. You don't have peace. That's why you think that people maybe they're fighting you. So if the thing that you need to do is to have peace. And how do you have peace? You need to be able to deal with your wound, your worries, your weaknesses. Deal with those things. When you deal with them, you'll be able to have peace. I remember I was talking to another person the other day, the person that I was counseling, and after some time, after going through certain session, then the person understood that the partner was not the problem. The problem was with that person that I was counseling. So in other words, if you don't check, if you don't change, you remain the same. In other words, you are the one to change. And who is right, who is wrong? Understand that you are wrong and correct. But if you keep pointing fingers, you will not find a solution. And I keep saying that if you feel like the other person is a problem, then be the solution. If the other person is a problem, be the solution. And if there is a problem, first deal with yourself before you deal with other people. You need to be strong so that you are able to stand, you are able to see clearly, you are able to step out, you are able to sort out the problem, you are able to settle out the issue. You need to be strong. You see, the fact that one is weak, even small things will mess up with your peace, because you have burden, you have wound, you have something in you. So correct yourself before you correct other people. So the problem is not with other people, the problem is with you. The time you realize that the people are not the problem, you are the problem, at the time you'll be able to understand. Stop pointing fingers. Start correcting your mess. Look at your life. Why do I misinterpret the situation? Is it true? Try to be objective and try to think right. Who is right? Who is wrong? Humble yourself and say, no, I think there is something that I need to do. I need to change the way I think. I need to change the way I talk. I need to change the way I do things. And at that time, you'll have joy, you'll have peace. But if you misinterpret situation, there are people who always look for negative reason. Why this person doing this to me now? Yes, people have issues. And so don't carry people's burden. Because now start looking for solution. Most of the time, we waste time thinking about other people. Focus on yourself, not other people. When you focus on yourself, you'll be able to be the priority. You need to be the priority. Now you're thinking about what they did and why they did it and what. No, that will not help. One thing you need to know, you're the priority. Don't waste time, invest your time. So the way you interpret the situation matters a lot. So it's my prayer that you learn, you have knowledge. The knowledge, know who you are, know how people live. Now, the issue that people have. So someone can insult you because they had a bad day, because they have wound, they will come and insult you. And you carry that. Why? No. That don't stoop too low. You are hurting yourself without knowing. You need to help yourself. You deserve the best, a better life. So stop misinterpreting situation. Stop living with fear. Stop living with the spirit of disappointment. So now it's like life. Today is a gift. Enjoy it and do the best. Be the best. Thank you so much. This is Syaviha Mulengya. Please get my book on Amazon. Also, you can partner with me when you support this ministry. Will help me to be able to reach people. My aim is to see people strong, stable, and successful. And I'm reaching out to people who are hurt, helpless, hopeless. Get my books, Men Are Crying, Women Are Weeping, to teach you on how you can be able to enjoy your marriage. Secret for Successful Teen and Youth, a book that will teach you on how you can be able to progress as a teenager. And this one is a great book. Thank you. Please subscribe, share,